where she's not doing everything on her own. Are you, you know, this could be the man too, but in all the situations, you know, a person could be like, I don't want to go through the same things that I had to deal with before, and I want to watch for those because I'm not going through that again. So in that, they may be a little bit less less nice, a little bit more, um, a little bit quicker into their anger, a little, um, I want to say evil when it comes to their fear and how they handle the situation. You know, they may be wanting to want you to feel the hurt that they felt, you know, in that. And they may not know how to do that but to hurt you. And that's one thing that you actually have to watch out for because it may be something that they want to do to you, thinking that you have it good, thinking that you're smiling all the time, thinking that you just can roll back into their lives and be all good and have it all good in a way where you can act like nothing never happened. But at the same time, they might want you to feel their pain. They might want you to feel their hurt, their fear. They want you to feel their love that was crushed, their heart that was crushed. And the one thing that you must understand is that you may have to go through some of that stuff. It may not be in a cheating type of way, but it may be the way that they talk to you, the way they treat you, the way that they go through your phone, the way that they try to see what you're going to do, the way that they push your buttons, the way that they ask you stuff that doesn't make any sense just to see what kind of answer that you'll get. You know, it may be they're just trying to get to you or get you to understand, you know, what kind of hurt that you actually caused. Because just because they're coming back to you doesn't mean that everything is all good. It just means that they love you enough to accept you again. Now, what you must do after that is accept them. And it's not saying let's play tit for tat. So if you're rebuilding a relationship and you're the one who got hurt, the one thing that you don't want to do is play tit for tat because it doesn't go in a good way. The one thing that you want to do is try to get into a conversation where they can try to see the empathy that they could try to get empathy out of the situation. They can feel it through the emotions that you had because that's what you want from a relationship is to be able to understand the other person in a way where it's not hurting you both, but it's actually helping you both heal. So if you're coming back together in a relationship, the one thing that you want to do is you want to basically try to heal the other person from the hurt that you may have caused them, or from the hurt that they may have caused you, or from the understanding that they didn't have. Because a lot of us don't have the understanding. We don't know how to handle a situation. I feel like the easy way is to leave and to move on. The hard thing to do is to stay right there where you're at and deal with the stuff that you have to deal with to make the relationship work in a better way. Because some people will get up like I can't do this. I know I caused you this, but this is just too much. You know, the anger that I'm getting from you, and you not listening to me when it comes to me not doing that anymore. But you must understand that's what they are on guard for. They love you for who you are, the good times. That's what brought them back is the good times. They just don't. They want you to understand what you've done in the bad times. Not saying it's a good thing to do that. I'm saying if it does happen, understand that this is something that could be the case. And the one thing that you want to do is stay founded. You want to stay strong against it. Because again, you may have caused it. You may have caused this hurt that they're feeling. You may have caused these feelings and these actions that they're putting against you. But if you stand strong against them and show them this may not be the way to handle it, let me show you how to do it, it may help the relationship work out a lot better. The healing process takes a while. And with a lot of people, they understand that the healing process takes a long time because they may have had to heal from something themselves. So once you hurt somebody, understand it may take a while. It may take some patience. It may take some self control. It may take some love too. It might take a lot more love than you usually had to do in the past. Is rebuilding a relationship a thing that I think should be a good thing? Yes. I think that it should be a good thing. I think that a lot of people should do it. I don't like the divorce rate, how high it is. I think that we should be able to work every problem out. A lot of people figure that a relationship can only work if this happens, or if you got enough money, or if the guy isn't this, or the guy is that, or whatever the case. But I see a lot of people going through divorces and breaking up with the situations that people say is going to be a good thing. Or if I have something on guard, or I make sure that I'm all good if this relationship doesn't work out. The one thing I think is that you shouldn't be looking at if the relationship isn't going to work out in the first place. If you're looking at it that way, you're not even preparing for a relationship to last. You're preparing for it to end. So you must not look at a relationship that way. You got to look at it, well, I'm all in, or I should be all out. I should be all in this relationship, or I should let you go find somebody else that is going to be all in it. Or I should let you be alone until I find out how to be all in the relationship. A lot of us jump into a situation not knowing how to be all in it, and then we hurt the person, and we break up, and we move on, and we keep doing it, and we make it a pattern. That's why I feel like a relationship should, not relationship should, but rekindling an older relationship could be a good thing. Mainly because I rekindled the old relationship. So it's not, and I had to rebuild it from the ground up because of the person that I was, because of the person that they were, and the house that we wanted, the kind of relationship that we wanted. If we wanted to build a house, wasn't as strong founded as we thought it was. So the one thing I had to do is make myself a foundation that I knew that I would be able to stand on, so that when things started to go wrong, I know that this house is going to stand strong because of the ground that it's standing on is strong enough. So that's going to be the show. I thank everybody for coming in and listening to it. I didn't want to get into too much babbling and get everybody bored, but I do thank everybody for coming tonight. If you think that I'm wrong, definitely hit me up and let me know. If you think that I'm right, go ahead, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the show. If you got any questions, or you want to hear something being talked about as a topic, go ahead and leave a comment or leave a question. I definitely am willing to answer and direct. I think I'm gonna have a show where I just direct questions and have it so that people can answer questions, that I can answer people's questions. So hit me up with those. Let me know what's going on, how the night is going with you, and how the relationships are lasting. Definitely holler at me, because I'm gonna holler at y'all.